While we're on the topic of the 90s, you're a musician. Why did the grunge movement happen?
Hair metal just basically became a parody of itself, and then record labels dictated that whole thing. Here's the thing: if the industry today decides reggae played by guys from Mississippi are the new thing, we're gonna have a Mississippi reggae scene like the Seattle grunge scene.
So they shoved it down everyone's throat and it happened, or did it happen and then they went, okay, this is working. We're going to move forward with this movement, with this sound.
I think just like movies and anything, it evolves. But I think the people in charge looked at it like, okay, we've squeezed every drop out of the hair metal thing, even though hair metal is still my favorite.
Yeah.
We got these bands in Seattle that are great. They're talented. They're singing about this and this and this.
A lot of angst.
A lot of angst. Let's go from nothing but a good time to, I want to kill myself. Think about it. But no, think about it. Tell me the three or
Let's
four.
go from Russian roulette, which is exciting, to every chamber is loaded.
But here's the thing. Tell me three of the biggest glam metal bands, hair metal bands right now that you can think of.
Oh God, Poison, Cinderella,
okay,
Motley Crue.
Okay, stop there. Now tell me three of the biggest grunge bands you can think of.
Pearl Jam, Alice in Chains,
Can I go?
Nirvana.
Okay, 2 out of the 3 of the grunge band singers are dead. All 3 of the ones from the Sunset Strip are still alive. That's why grunge died, because the people died.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ, that's a good point. They all killed themselves.
Kurt wrote a song. It's like, I hate myself, I want to die, or something
hey,
like
listen,
that.
They were writing about it.
I mean, they didn't hide it. I mean, but the thing is people go, well, why isn't there a grunge resurgence? It's like the only one alive is Eddie Vedder. Eddie Vedder and Pearl Jam went from grunge to pop to alternative to folk. They kind of,
that's a good point.
They danced around the grunge thing.
Yeah.
Chris Cornell, who I still think is one of the greatest singers ever in rock history, has passed away. Nirvana, the guy's passed away. Stone Temple Pilots, he's gone. Alice in Chains, he's gone. I mean, but you go to Bret Michaels from Poison, still kicking it. Party Gras with Bret Michaels.
Nickelback's still there. Why do I hate Nickelback, but also can't stop singing Nickelback when it comes on?
It's a love-hate. You're basically in a relationship with Nickelback.
They're formulaic. They're formulaic. The guy, he comes in with an idea. Here's the thing: there are people who can play music, and there are people who can write music. And to confuse those
there's
two,
people that can criticize it.
Yeah. But the thing is 99% of people who play music can't write it. And the people who can write it really can't play it. So you get these music snobs who go, well, Nickelback, they're playing 3 chords, 4. That's all you need. Willie Nelson said it.
Look what they're writing about. Look at this photograph.
No,
I mean, it's
just
nostalgia.
I'm going
it's
to tear up.
nostalgia. It brings you back. I mean, that's good stuff. Why is it not good
I
stuff?
feel the same way about Nickelback that I used to feel about Ryan. I used to hate Ryan Reynolds. Now I got a man boner because with Nickelback. Because
he's rich as shit right now.
Oh, I don't care about his money. I love him for him.
No, Nickelback they can write. Whoever is the head songwriter in that band is a great writer. And they can write pop, formulaic, sensible songs that people, it's like little ear candy.
Whereas sometimes that's what music, I think sometimes that's what music should be.
Whereas Joe Blow down the street, who can play circles around their guitar player, can't write a fucking Mary Had a Little Lamb if he tried.
Exactly. Even I'm going back to the Rick Beato interview with David Gilmour, and David Gilmour says the reason I don't play fast is because I can't play fast. He knows where his zone is, and it's those blues grooves that are just freaking amazing. Listen to the lead for Comfortably Numb. It's like one of the most recognized lead breaks in rock history. It's not fast, but it's amazing. It's musical. It's absolutely amazing. But
here's the thing: the guys that would criticize him probably can play that same lead 10 times better.
Yeah,
but they can't write that lead.
Well,
they can't come up with it.
Yeah. Well,
so they'll sit back and be like, "Well, I can play that better," and blah blah. It's like, okay, well, since you're so great, write your own Comfortably Numb and show us how you do it.
Right.
Since it's so easy, let's see you do it.
Yeah,
And
I mean,
that's where they run into the wall of like, well, I didn't say I could write it. You know, I can play it better.
I can duplicate it.
Yeah. I mean, that's age old tale of musicians is you have great musicians and you have great songwriters. One is not the same. I can drive my van up here, but put me in a NASCAR and I'm going to wreck within 20 minutes or within 20 feet. You know, it's like.
That's like what you texted me during the Tyson fight.
Yeah.
Right? You're like, geez, I could have done that.
And I would have for 20 million. I would have danced around.
I could have danced around Jake Paul for $20 million.
Send me that check. Send me that check right now. Absolutely. I'll dance around.